Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. And boy, do you can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The run inside. It's James. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They start the season as the #1 team in the country. You want to talk about having a bullseye on your back from day one.
Yeah, bullseye, but that also means you're really, really talented, and you're thought highly of. So this roster, it doesn't take a backseat to anybody in the country. Starting the year #1 is a great thing. That means you got talent. But how do you take this season, and how do you take step one today?
And that's the job of the coaches, I think, is to
Breaks into the open. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Using his legs, it's James. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll run it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Running inside. It's Overton. Makes it past the marker. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Run in the red zone, it's James. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport like this.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He now has 56 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Taylor wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls in. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Defenses have to be so good with their eye discipline and focus. And as linebackers and DBs, you're watching the offensive line to see if guys are pulling. That could be a tell the misdirection play is coming. And you saw it right there.
Plucks it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On second and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Working the middle. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Gonna run it. It's James. Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's James. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Caught over the middle, it's Flanagan. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. It's a first and 10. The give to the lone running back. Finding some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's James. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock. what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Taylor wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff and he's going right. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside, it's Overton. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Taylor wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Irish needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matter. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what?
Ball's out. A Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Taylor wants to throw it. Going long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's James. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. Into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The hand to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Overton. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Taylor wants to throw. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game is could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. The run inside. It's Overton. Got enough for the first. Great move. Now he's got room. Touchdown, Irish. And once he got away from the... Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. There's a crease. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Perez, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for a gap. It's James. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Soft spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just... This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The give and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Taylor wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise,
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clemson calls its second timeout. With things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you
Running inside. It's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The quick out. Stop is made at the 35-yard. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Looking for room. It's Overton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. There's the pressure. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The run inside. It's Overton. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He slings it deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Taylor wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard nose. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half,
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the... Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires quickly. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice play there, and I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will... Here come the Irish, back on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Great example. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Perez. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down in the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss. There he goes! The tag! Slippery slide! Find his way in! First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Finds his man. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Perez. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Irish.
And that's 3 touchdowns.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Looking for a crease, it's James. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man,
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes a catch. Alabama calls it second timeout of the half. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, it's James. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's James. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown! Finally got it! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Takes the handoff. It's James. Got enough for the first. They'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these.
Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Taylor wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Perez. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's James. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and he makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Rushes on him. Buried before he can blink.
And the defense gave up some.
Taylor wants to throw it. Looking for a huge play. He's got it.